Well, I've got my Maddie girl here with me today, and we're gonna make one of her favorite recipes, which is pizza bites.
Pizza.
Yeah, you love pizza, don't you? And Ollie also loves pizza. In fact, if I tell him we have pizza, I've never seen him run as fast as he does then to his high chair. For this recipe, you'll need 2 cups of oat flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 cup of Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of oil, 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 cup of shredded cheese, 1/4 cup of Parmesan. We're gonna start by making the dough of these pizza bites, and it's more nutritious than just regular pizza crust because we're using oat flour, which has fiber and protein in it. So, Maddie, you wanna add the oat flour to the bowl?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
That's okay. If you got anything on your hands, you can just wipe it off there. Okay, and then we've got 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder and soda. You wanna add those? Go ahead and add them straight to the bowl there. Good job. And then some salt.
Yeah.
There you go. And one of the things I've learned being a mom through Maddie, because she was my first, is that when I do everything for her, it's actually not helping her. Imagine that. But sometimes it's so much easier, and I know all the moms out there can understand to just do it for your kids when they're little because it takes sometimes much longer and it requires more patience. So sometimes I just think it's just easier if I just do it myself. However, I'll never forget when her preschool teacher said to me, Katie, all the other kids know how to open and close their lockers, but Maddie doesn't because you do it for her every day. So you need to let her try. And I was like, oh no, what am I doing? So that was kind of really my eye-opening moment when she was 3 years old that, you know, me doing everything for her actually wasn't helping her in life. So now, instead of doing everything for her, a lot of times I let her try it first. And if I have to come alongside her, I'll then teach her or do it with her. But it does require much more patience, for sure. All right, so now we're gonna add Greek yogurt, and this is what's gonna bind the dough together, and it also adds a good amount of protein as well. So Maddie, what is your favorite food right now?
Pizza.
Is it pizza? I had a feeling you'd say that. And I have to say, her taste has grown and changed over the years. She used to not even eat a single ounce of meat, not at all. And I really struggled with getting especially iron in her and protein. And then she also couldn't eat a lot of dairy. So you can imagine, I couldn't give her a lot of cheese and no meat. So I was really at a loss of kind of what to feed her. And so I made a lot of homemade things, just like we're making here, to try and add some protein in. And she didn't like plain yogurt, so I would add yogurt into things to get her some protein. But now, Maddie, you love burgers, you love chicken, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this dough is coming together well. We're gonna kind of use our hands now. You did so good. We're gonna use our hands to bring it together.
Hands.
Just like that. Kind of get all the dough with the yogurt.
Yogurt dough.
And it kind of seems strange to put yogurt into a dough, but I promise you when you taste this, you'll realize it is so, so good. And you honestly don't taste it. Now we're gonna add our oregano and our garlic. Yes, you can add the garlic.
Garlic.
There you go. And our Parmesan cheese. You wanna add that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you can just add the whole thing. Just dump the whole thing in. Good job. All right, now we're gonna mix all this together. Maddie, you can go ahead and roll these into balls with Mommy. So we're gonna roll this dough into some smaller balls, small enough so that you're putting 3 balls into each muffin tin, so maybe a little smaller than that.
Small.
Yep, maybe about 1/2-inch balls. Okay, so go ahead and roll the dough into balls with Mommy, and we're gonna put them in the muffin tins. All right, so these are looking good. Maddie, we're gonna do 3 balls in each muffin tin. That should use up just about the rest of the dough here. And then we're gonna top them with cheese. Do you wanna start doing that? Just sprinkle cheese over while I finish the balls. Oh, go right close to them so that it's not on the pan because we don't wanna lose all our good cheese there. There you go, good job. So the cheese is gonna kind of melt into these And then they have Parmesan cheese in the dough as well, so that's where you're gonna get even more cheese. And then they're gonna kind of puff up in the pan as they bake and come together, so it's not individual balls anymore. And then you can dip these in some pizza sauce. So we have pizza sauce for when they're done cooking.
Yeah.
They're gonna be so good.
Pizza balls.
So you could dip them in pizza sauce or whatever you like. If you like ranch with your pizza, whatever. You can dip them.
Like ranch with my
No,
pizza.
no, okay. And you could probably do something as long as it's not too wet of a veggie, if you like veggies on your pizza, or you could do pepperonis on top of these, just cut up small. So olives or pepperonis, small diced green peppers would be good on these too. All right, these are looking good. So we're gonna bake these off 400 degrees for 15 minutes.